You watched the Blue Jays last night? What do you think?
Pretty cool, obviously. I mean, what a great team to cheer for and to watch. And obviously, last night with the Springer home run, that's pretty special.
What was the buzz with the team when they saw Vladdy come in with an Austin jersey?
Not too much, honestly. Someone told me about it. I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, we try to support each other here. I know that they've come to games in the past, and so we've been rooting them on. And they're playing outstanding. It's been a lot of fun to watch.
What stood out most to you about their run here?
I think just their team and kind of how they're built and how they play. I mean, like I said earlier, it's an easy team to cheer for. Just in which the style they play, the depth, and the way that the later part of their lineups for getting on base, and it's just been a lot of fun to watch. And our guys have been supporting them, and we've been talking about them all morning. And so as we keep going here, and by we I mean the Jays, and we're going to be cheering for them, and hopefully they can have a good start.
You guys take anything from it all morning? Do you like what they've done?
I think there's always things you can take away from it. There's a small part of you that you're envious of them, right? You're almost jealous at what they're doing. I think because they're in Toronto and you watch it firsthand, you're obviously happy for them, and it's a great moment for the city. But I mean, we want to be able to do that and have a run like that. We felt that when the Raptors did it too. I think you look at the passion that they're playing with, and I mean that's contagious. And you want to be able to also bring that when your time comes.
The Leafs are always, it feels like, in the spotlight. But right now, do you feel like you guys are a little under the radar with what the Jays are doing?
Well, they're in the World Series, so I don't think that's. I think that's the way it should be. I think that they're right there. They've had an incredible run. They've had a great year, and they're in the World Series starting Friday, right? Yeah. So they're right where they should be, front and center.
Do you have a favorite player on that team?
No, and I just enjoy watching them. It's just been a great run. Obviously, they've had people, answer the bell all playoffs and all year. And their big guys have played well. And then, like I said earlier, deeper down their lineup, they've all been getting on base and doing their part. So it's been a really enjoyable team to cheer for, and it's been a lot of fun.
Growing up in BC, were you a Mariners fan?
No, my dad was a Yankees fan, so I used to drive down there and watch the Yankees play, and but no, it's all Jays now.
Hope you don't mind a hockey question.
I guess. Yeah.
A lot of talk about the defending the net front coming off last game. I'm just wondering, in terms of like boxing out, like what are the keys when it comes to defending your net front?
Yeah, I think obviously boxing out's important, but I think more importantly, I think that applies to all areas of the ice, not just our net front. I think in terms of our D zone, I think we want to be harder to play against, and I think most teams around the league would be striving for that. Whether it's in the corners or whether it's on the half wall or whatever it is, you want to be harder to play against. You want to defend all areas of the ice, especially down the middle, which includes the net front. So for us, it's just important to keep building on that. And obviously, as D, boxes are important, and it's a challenging part of the game. But that's an important area for us to improve on.
Morgan, what have you seen from the power play so far?
It took it a while to get our first one, but I thought we've been moving around pretty good. And, we're getting shots. I know for me personally, I'm trying to move it quickly and shoot the puck, and I know lots of guys are also feeling that. And as we go here, hopefully we can score more, but I think we're in a good place. I thought, our entries have been good, and, we're going to look to build. It's early, but I think we're happy with where we're at, but we're always going to look to build and be more productive.
What's the biggest thing you took away from your time under Sheldon? What did he do for your game, do you think?
That's a tough question. I think how he looks at the game is unique. He has a really high IQ, it feels like, and he looks at the game from an offensive standpoint. And he was a pretty creative guy. I think when it came to ozone play, but I like playing for him. He's a good communicator, and obviously has a good thing going right now with his team in Jersey.
A lot was made about Anthony Sola's comments on Saturday, and you guys talked about it. Like, what can you take away from a moment like that, looking at the first 6 games and how you guys want to play going forward?
Yeah, it is what it. I think it's just a moment where we all agree and are of the opinion that we have to be better. It's not just about Stoli. I mean, we all felt that. And so we've addressed it, and I think it's a great opportunity for our team to kind of answer the bell here early in the season. And I thought it was a great moment for our team to kind of come together and have that conversation. And now we're back at work, which is a great feeling.
Only getting together with Austin on that line tonight. They've played together in the past and had some success. What do you recall about their chemistry and what worked well between those two?
Yeah, they're both obviously gifted offensive players, and like you said in the past, they've been able to find some chemistry and play well together. So obviously they'll look to spark that again. But they're both great passers and obviously very dangerous in the offensive zone. So hopefully they can do a good job for us tonight.